Hello YouTube, TDH Advocate here with a newer video, I should say. Um, Basically, this is just a little quick video. I haven't made one in a while, so I decided since I saw this, I would make a just kind of like a trailer viewing. I guess you could call it trailers. Not really. It's a map dev preview, but just kind of like my thoughts on it. This is from one of the people behind the wonderful YouTube channel Play the Game Central. I will leave their link in the video description down below. His name is Junior Rizzo. I will leave his channel also down in the description below, and you can go ahead and subscribe to both of them for upcoming video updates. Junior Rizzo had this. I hope I'm saying that name right. He had this video up on February 10th. And Play the Game Central uploaded it just today. So, that's just so that way you guys can see about how long of a difference it is. Sometimes it's about it's usually about a 3 to 5 day difference when Play the Game Central has the video up by. And I'm sorry for the sniffling. I'm getting over a cold, so it's still kind of there, but I'd rather not blow my nose in the middle of the video, so we're just gonna go like this. If you like my opinions on it, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I will be doing more every time anything new is uploaded about this or found out in some way. Whether it be some kind of leak, which I highly doubt from Play the Game it would be a leak, or something that's hidden that the community finds, I will try to get that to you. But essentially, the premise of this is I'm going to actually start playing the video in the background with no audio. Essentially, it is a new storyline made by at least Junior Rizzo himself. I don't know if other Play the Game members will be helping him on that, but he is the lead developer. It is its own storyline. It is its own all new characters. Its own storyline. It's in no way tied with the original Zombies. It's just a custom map. Well, eventually multiple custom maps made to be played on World at War for the PC. So if you don't have World at War for PC, but you would like to play this maps, I recommend going out and purchasing it now. It is currently only $10 to $20 depending on where you buy it from, and that is actually the brand new price for most places. But as you can see, there's a lot of, obviously you got the new characters you saw in the beginning, PhD Flopper, which didn't come out until Black Ops 1, if I remember correctly, and Ascension. I believe that's where it came out in. I have not gone over the story stuff, the updates and stuff like that in so long, so I do apologize if I got that wrong. But you'll see perks from the new games, you'll see weapons from the new games, you'll see a little, I don't know if there's anything more than that from the new games. But as you can see, they made the guns in World at War. They have made their own character models. They made their own weapon models. They made their own reload animations. I'm assuming they're all based off of the newer game animations and whatnot. But I can't be certain as there's not much info more than this one video. If you like to watch the original video with actual audio, go ahead and it'll be the first link. It'll be before any kind of video description. Right there will be the link to this video on Junior Rizzo's channel. And I wish he would have put some kind of watermarking on this so it didn't look like I stole the video just for personal use. I want to give him credit, but I didn't want to Play the Game there. So I just did his video. But I hope you guys will subscribe to him as well as the Play the Game Central channel, so that way you can stay up to date on this. If you do think it'll be fun, I think it looks amazing. It is coming out late 2014, if I remember what he said correctly. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a kind of like breakdown to point out what's in here. So I'm gonna go ahead and restart it, even though I just started over. I'm gonna go ahead and start it over and just kind of pull out some of the things that we can see in this. One of the big things so far is right off the bat, you got the teddy bear, the a power switch, and the Pack-a-Punch, as well as this sign over here, which if I think you can see my cursor. I hope you can, but the little sign right next to the teddy bear's face, uh, that is not from World at War. That is from, I want to say it's from Black Ops 1 or Black Ops 2, but I can't really remember. But I don't think that'll really have any significance, so we're going to keep going. The only thing I really noticed was that the power switch was right here, and it seemed kind of odd. I don't know if you'll have to, that it'll be right there with it, so that way you can hit the power and then immediately Pack-a-Punch, or how exactly that's going to work. Then as you can see here, we had some kind of crawling zombie. I don't know if, I couldn't really tell if that was it looks like a creepy crawler, the Nova zombies. But I can't really tell for sure, so they may have been added in. Then you got PhD Flopper in front of what looks like a jail cell door, but it doesn't, it's a little dark for me to really see that well. And I even have my computer brightness the whole way up, so that's a thing. Here we see the first glimpse at one of the new characters. I cannot remember her name for the life of me. When it gets to the new character section, I will play the audio so that way you guys can hear the names of the characters. Right here we see Stamina, which didn't come out until Black Ops 1, if I remember correctly. So they did add a lot of, at least the Black Ops 1 perks. And then I saw right here it looked like the Riot Shield from Black Ops 2, if you guys can see that, the car door Riot Shield. The door and then the dolly. But I can't really tell for sure. Maybe they'll have buildables. Then we see this guy here who reminds me of the, I can't remember what they're called, from the Origins map. I have not played zombies in so long, and my old account had all my info, all my DLC, so I kind of lost almost all my zombie stuff, and I can't afford to do that right now, so I'm kind of at a loss for zombies currently. But he reminds me of the robot ones from Origins in Black Ops 2, the final DLC. So I'm wondering if he'll be some kind of George Romero-like character for the game. Then obviously we get to see a shot of it from outside, and it looks like it's going to be a relatively large map. And I'm really hoping it is, because I really want this to be really fun and new. Obviously we have the gameplay where he was explaining that it's not going to be tied to the original zombies whatsoever. Then right here was one of my favorite animations. They show that they have I think it's the SVU from Die Rise in Black Ops 2, and you can see it's I'm guessing a custom animation. I don't really know exactly, but it's right in front of PhD, not PhD, Stamina. What am I thinking about? So that was something different. Then we see out here, I think it says Juggernog, but I can't be 100% certain, as this is rather small, and I'm pretty sure it says it. Then we have Electric Cherry, which is from Black Ops 2, so that's, I'm going to go out on a limb and say that confirms that all game perks will be on it, but I can't make a promise on that. So hopefully it will be. Oh, he was saying the names. Hold on, let me go back for a second.
Miller, Michael Miller, Brian Bowman, Elizabeth Carter, and Anthony Wright.
There, he gave you all the names, so we're going to go back audio lists and point out some things that I noticed in the background. For her, I can't really say what that is, but it looks oddly familiar. I cannot think of what it is for the life of me, but she's obviously right by the PhD Flopper. which looks like it's outside. Then you got him staring off with what looks like one of the tri-burst weapons from Black Ops 2, I believe, but I can't think of the name of it either. I'm having a really bad time with gun names since I don't play those games anymore. Then we get another shot of it outside with what looks like... It looks kind of like an excavation site, but I don't really know for sure. But it definitely looks really cool and mysterious. I don't know how long that goes on for. Hopefully only a couple more seconds, because I don't want to just keep this open. Here we see a screenshot of the new female character, what I think meleeing a zombie, which has a gas mask on it, so that's kind of odd. I don't know where the gas masks come from, so I don't know if it has something to do with the map location, or if it's just something there for cool detail. I'm hoping it actually has something to do with the storyline, which they will have their own storyline in Easter egg form, and they said it will be something that old school zombie players appreciate. And I really didn't like the new zombies. The maps were nice, but the storyline was absolutely terrible. The Easter eggs were too difficult for not enough of a payoff. So I'm hoping we got the decent difficulty on finding Easter eggs, but then a pain in the arse to put the story together, which is kind of what I'm hoping for. So we'll have to wait and see for that one. Then we can see here we have the Pack-a-Punch for the STG. I mean, I call it that online with friends. And then we got to see the wireframing of this weapon's reload animation. Then we got to see yet another gun on the wall, that video clip again. Here we get to see a little bit of the area again. We get to see Juggernog, which I believe was in that previous frame. And we get to see whatever this over here on the right is, if you can't see my cursor. It looks like some kind of electrical generator, but I'm not really sure. Maybe it'll have something to do with an Easter egg. Maybe it has something to do with the location. Who knows? It could just even be there just for minor detail. Then we got the opening scene again. This scene here, I want to know what this white is, like if this is really close to the ground, or if there's some kind of giant outline, maybe? I'm not quite sure, but I think there's a teddy bear both above and to the right of the TV screen on the ground. We have that location for that weapon again that we saw them putting down. We see dogs and durries. I think this here is just clips from older games, so I'm hoping that we get to see something really neat for this, like some new, maybe we'll see dogs, Nova Zombies, a George Romero-like boss, and some regular zombies, just kind of a little bit of everything for this. That'd be really fun and challenging, so that's it. I'm going to call it quits at that. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. If you are hoping to see this come to fruition, go ahead and subscribe to Junior Rizzo, as well as Play the Game Central, and you will be kept up to date on the progress of it. So I hope you guys, I hope you guys enjoyed, and hope to see you guys in the future.